I think it's important for us to remember that we call this a residential campus initiative, and it's easy to lose sight and think it's focused on the residence halls or on residence life, but this is really a campus initiative. And so part of this is really how we as a campus begin to think about the work we do differently. Last week, I was having dinner with Peter Felton and two recent alums who are going to present the next day at the Teaching and Learning Conference. And we were just asking them a little bit about the integration that they had during their college experience. When was it that they really began to see an educational narrative for themselves, where they were able to connect the dots between the classroom learning and the out-of-class experiences and put those together in a real meaningful way? And they talked about relationships. They talked about having opportunity and relationships with faculty members, with staff members, with other students, having meaningful work that they were working on, and beginning to build the practice and skill of reflection and to be able to think deeply about those things. That's a residential campus initiative for us. If we're going to be about integrating the academic and the residential and the co-curricular, we need to find ways to make that happen on campus. And you know, there are these amazing fellows experiences that happen for our students, and many of the students who participate in the fellows programs are able to do that upon graduation, are able to think about their experience here at Elon in a very integrated and deep way. The question I guess I pose is, what would it be like for every student to have a fellows-like experience here at the university? For every student to join a community of scholars right from the start of their Elon experience, where they experience mentoring, where they have connections with other students, where they ask deep and meaningful questions. You know, what are my gifts and talents? What are the needs of the world? How do I intersect those two? At its core, that should be about the residential experience. And each one of us actually plays a role in that. So when I think about all of us here at the institution, we work and interact with students in different ways. And sometimes that's in the classroom. Sometimes it's student employees who are in the offices that we work in. And so for every single one of us, if we had an opportunity, 3 weeks from now, instead of asking the student you interact with, hey, how are classes going? What would it be like if we said, what are you learning in class? And how are you connecting that back to your life and your experience here? What are the questions that you're finding in your classes that are continuing to sort of keep you thinking about deep and big questions? Each one of us, no matter our role here at the institution, can be a part of that real integrative experience for our students.